Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby Beyond Forever Sport for today's preview. Ulster versus the Lions, and the Lions looking for their second victory of the tournament after a very impressive victory last weekend. And they come up against a whole different kettle of fish with Ulster, who are currently 3 wins out of 4 so far in the season, sit just 1 point off of first place, which is currently shared by the likes of Bulls, Leinster, and the Glasgow Warriors. An interesting game for the Lions, interesting team as well. Before they start to make their way back to South Africa next weekend. They will be taking on Zebra back at home and expect a pretty good result for them. So now's the opportunity for the Lions. If they were to get a victory here, come away after a pretty good tour, to be perfectly honest. They're, just their first victory coming last weekend, but if you can get away with 2 wins basically out of 4 on their tour, I don't think that's a bad outing, to be perfectly honest. But Ulster, home side, good side. They'll be expected to come away with the victory today as well. Before we look at the two teams, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the home side, which is Ulster, who will be captained by Ireland lock Ian Henderson. In the front row, though, it'll be Andrew Warwick, Rob Herring, and Scott Wilson, who are packed down with Alan O'Connor and their captain, Ian Henderson, in behind that. Ian Henderson, I thought, was really impressed during the World Cup. Thought he looked back to his best and sort of reminded everybody of the quality that he does bring to the game. In the back row, it is Dave Ewers, Ruben Crothers, and David McCann. And Nathan Doak will partner Jake Flannery in the halfback pairing. Your 2 wings will be Jacob Stockdale and Rob Balakoon, both very competent finishers, can't give them too much space. The power of Stuart McCloskey at inside centre and James Hume outside. Stuart Moore will be at full-back for this clash. Off the bench, it'll be John Andrew, Eric O'Sullivan, Marty Moore, Harry Sheridan, Lorcan McLaren, John Currie, Billy Birds, and Mike Lowry. Pretty decent bench as well for the home side. If we look at the Lions side, not too many changes from last weekend, which means that NOHAMBA is once again backed at 10 to do the business. But there's a change in the front row. Corner 3, PJ Buerta are joined by Asinate and Hlabakanya, who gets his first start of the season. Really impressed with him over the last couple of seasons. For me, he's an absolute definite Bok in the making, a powerful scrummager, hard worker around the park, brings a lot of physicality and actually quite a nice skill set for a man of his size as well. In the second row, also a first start of the season for Willem Alberts, who starts in the 5 jersey next to Ruben Schoeman. So it's an incredibly heavy tight 5. So expect them to exact a lot of damage at scrum time. And then a pretty dynamic loose trio in the forms of Henry Sergel, Emmanuel Chatuka, as well as Franco Horn. Morning van den Berg starts again. It's NOHAMBA, who got man of the match in his first start of the season at the number 10 jersey, which means that he'll get an opportunity once again. Edel van der Merwe, Richard Creel, the 2 wings. Mario Slow, captain on the side, inside centre. He's got Enkerp and Vake outside of him. Kieran Horn continues in that 15 jersey. It is once again a 6-2 split on the bench. Jacob Asaki, JP Smith, Ruan Smith on the bench. There's the reserve front row. It's the bench of Ruans, really. Ruan Dalpert, Ruan Fenter, JC Pretorius completing the rest of the front of the 4 replacements. Jordan Henser and Rabs Makwana, the 2 backline replacements. I'm interested to see how Lions approach this game. This to go and back NOHAMBA at 10 last week was a pretty brave thing to do. And it worked. They took a bit of a gamble, they took a bit of a risk, and he paid dividends, really. And he's got another opportunity. I mean, it must be setting records for the smallest halfback pairing maybe ever. But it's working. And credit to the Lions for being willing to take that risk and to then stick by it when it does work. What we do get with NOHAMBA is X factor at number 10. He's incredibly quick, good acceleration, great goal kicker as well. I think that's an interesting part of his game that he's developed over the last season. Jordan Henderson must be feeling quite frustrated, I think, but they have no doubt he's going to play plenty of minutes over the season. This is just something that's working really well, and so they're going to give it another go. My heart says Lions, my head says Ulster. Ulster do have a strong side. You expect them to get the result, but Lions with a bit of confidence, you never know. They've been pretty close and been pushing most teams right towards the end so far this season. So let's see if they can continue to do that tonight. Let me know what your score predictions are down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.